My name's Ashton Gronewold, and we run a 325 to 350 head cow-calf operation. We recently built a monoslope this fall, winter to double our cow size so that I could be full-time on the farm as well as bring on my brother-in-law Evan. We have 325 cows and then 25 to 30 replacements, heifers. Right now our falls are out on grass and our spring pairs are all in the barn. This provided a way for us to dial in as far as what it was going to cost per head per day or for a year to maintain that and allow us to have the number of cows we wanted to have without having to have that much pasture. We started calving this spring and calved 150 pairs basically in the barn there. Calving was way easier in the barn. That's probably been the highlight. The footing was good, the conditions were good, the cows never had a wet back or anything. I mean, they were dry and the calves have been tamed because we're in there so much, and we've been able to catch them and treat them if they need it or tag them and just all that stuff. A lot more ability to do the right thing and to take care of the cows and keep them healthy in there. We looked at a lot of different buildings, a lot of different designs. I guess when it came down to it for us, a lot of it had to do with the airflow and the sunlight factor, especially since we knew we were going to calve in it. We wanted to make sure that we were getting sunlight and that bed pack was being dried out. To us, it just made sense that this was the way to go. We liked being able to have the height in the front. It was able to be wider that way, and we really wanted the feed bunk on the north and the south to have enough bunk space, because with cows we're feeding just a volume of roughage. All that together just felt like this was the right design and this was the right building for us. Normally when they're out of pasture, you have a creep feeder that you have to move around from paddock to paddock wherever they're at, and this way they have creep feed in front of them 24 hours a day and every day, and they've spent a lot of time in there and also in the bunk in general, and just eating from the bunk. They're spread out enough in there and with bunks on each end, that the calves are in the bunk just as much as the cows are sometimes. So it's definitely allowed us to keep our calves in really good condition and put some extra pounds on them. So when I moved back out of college, I was working full-time in ag retail. This allowed me to make that full step and walk away from the corporate world and be able to do this thing full-time. My grandpa's still actively involved a little bit on the row crop side too. We're able to have multiple generations and family members that can withstand the costs and the lack of weekly or monthly salary, and being able to have this barn and have twice as many cows as what we used to.